Trump breaks down in tears after Trudeau said 4 hurtful words to him directly. Imagine a scene. The air is thick with tension, cameras flashing all around, and two of the most recognized political figures in the world are sitting just a few feet apart. Suddenly, amidst a discussion about trade and diplomacy, one leader leans in and whispers 4 words that shatter the facade of strength. In that moment, Donald Trump's composure crumbles, and tears begin to flow. What could those 4 words have been? But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Picture this: a high-stakes meeting at the G7 summit, where world leaders gather to discuss pressing global issues. The room is filled with aides, security personnel, and a barrage of media. The stakes are high, and the pressure is palpable. Trump, known for his brashness and bravado, is expected to dominate the conversation. But then comes Justin Trudeau, the suave Canadian Prime Minister, with a reputation for charm and diplomacy. As Trudeau takes his turn to speak, he has a twinkle in his eye. Perhaps he knows something the others don't. He leans in and whispers those 4 fateful words. What could they possibly be? What words could bring a man like Trump to tears? Words have immense power. They can build a bridge or create a chasm. They can inspire hope or unleash despair. Think about the last time someone said something that stuck with you. Maybe it was a compliment that made your day, or a critique that haunted you for weeks. In politics, where egos are inflated and stakes are high, words carry even more weight. They can define reputations, alter perceptions, and even change the course of history. So, what could Trudeau have said that was so impactful? I once had a boss who told me, "You're not cut out for this job." Those 5 words stung more than I care to admit. They linger in the back of my mind every time I faced a "what do you think those 4 words were?" Let's dive deeper into the context of their relationship to uncover this mystery. The relationship between Trump and Trudeau. Their relationship has been a roller coaster ride. One moment, they're seen laughing and joking together. The next, they're at each other's throats over tariffs and trade policies. It's a classic case of frenemies in the political arena. Trudeau, with his calm demeanor and polished rhetoric, often serves as a counterbalance to Trump's more bombastic style. Many observers have noted that this dynamic creates an interesting tension. But does it also create vulnerability? Think about your own relationships. Are there people in your life who can push your buttons or get under your skin? The answer lies in the nuances of their interactions. What could Trudeau have said that hit Trump right where it hurts? Now, let's get to the juicy part. After much speculation, let's consider the 4 words that might have brought Trump to tears. "You're not a leader." These words cut deep. For someone who has built his entire persona around being a decisive and strong leader, hearing such a statement from a fellow world leader must have felt like a dagger to the heart. Imagine the weight of those words. The implications of not being seen as a leader in the eyes of others, especially someone like Trudeau, who embodies a different style of leadership. Picture Trump's face, initially a mask of confidence, shifting confusion, then to disbelief, and finally to the vulnerability of tears. Why do these words resonate so deeply? Let's explore the psychology behind leadership and vulnerability. Leadership is often associated with strength, decisiveness, and an unwavering front. Yet, underneath that armor, leaders are human. They have fears, doubts, and insecurities just like anyone else. When someone challenges a leader's identity, it can trigger a profound emotional response. In Trump's case, hearing a peer question his leadership could have stirred up a lifetime of insecurities. If you find yourself in a leadership position, remember that showing vulnerability can be a strength. It fosters connection and authenticity. I once attended a workshop with a facilitator. A renowned CEO shared a story about his biggest failure. His honesty not only inspired us, but also made him more relatable. What does this say about our perceptions of leaders? Let's look at how society views vulnerability in positions of power. In a world that often idolizes strength and stoicism, vulnerability is seen as a weakness. Yet, research shows that leaders who embrace vulnerability can build stronger, more resilient teams. They create environments where people feel safe to express their ideas and concerns. However, this is a delicate balance. A leader must still project confidence to inspire trust and respect. So, When Trump broke down, it created a ripple effect in how people viewed could this moment of vulnerability actually humanize him in the eyes of his critics? Let's explore how this incident might have affected public perception and the media landscape. As news of the incident broke, the media went into a frenzy. Headlines blared everywhere. Trump cries over Trudeau's words. Social media exploded with memes, opinions, and heated debates. For some, it was a moment of schadenfreude. For others, it was a moment of empathy. The polarized reactions highlighted how deeply divided public opinion is about Trump. Imagine scrolling through your feed, seeing a mix of supportive comments and critical jabs. It's a microcosm of the broader societal divide. Engage with media critically. What narratives are being shaped, and how do they influence your perception? Curiosity hint. What might this mean for Trump's political future? Let's delve into the potential implications. This emotional moment could have far-reaching consequences for Trump's political career. On one hand, it could deepen the divide among his supporters and detractors. On the other hand, it might offer him an opportunity to pivot, showing a more vulnerable side that could resonate with a new audience. Political analysts suggest that moments like these can redefine a leader's narrative. The question is, will Trump seize this opportunity, or will it become another chapter in a tumultuous presidency? Have you ever had a moment that changed how people perceive you? As we ponder Trump's future, let's reflect on the broader lessons we can learn about vulnerability and leadership. Lessons learned. Embracing vulnerability and leadership, whether you love him or hate him. One thing is clear. Moments of vulnerability can be powerful teachers. They remind us that we are all human, grappling with our own insecurities and fears. As leaders, embracing vulnerability can lead to stronger connections with team members and followers. It can foster a culture of openness, where people feel safe to share their thoughts and ideas without fear. Consider moments in your own life where vulnerability led to growth or connection. How can you apply this in your relationships or workplace? What other leaders have shown vulnerability, and how did it impact their careers? As we wrap up this exploration of an unexpected emotional moment between Trump and Trudeau, let's reflect on the power of words and vulnerability. Next time you find yourself in a challenging situation, remember that it's okay to show your true self. Embrace the messiness of being human. It might just lead to deeper connections and unexpected opportunities. Powerful call to action. Share your thoughts on this. Thoughts and experiences matter, so don't hesitate to share them.